welcome to this morning's coffee and card, which is round 13, week 2. And today we're going to be making this card that I shared with you last week. Now, this is a little bit different today because I have pre-recorded this video because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing today, as Craig's been in hospital and had surgery Monday, which is today. I'm filming this on Monday night. He's had his surgery today and they've said it was a success, which is brilliant. So I wanted to film it tonight so that if I need to go do things for him or go collect him, or just I need to free my day up tomorrow basically. So I've uploaded this as a premiere, which means it will still be the same, but I won't actually be doing the live crafting with you, but we can still have the chat. So hopefully I'll be around to still do the chat. It's just the same as my Saturday classes that some of you are used to. So thank you for all your lovely wishes this week. They've been very much appreciated. So this is this week's card. I got a lot of lovely comments last week saying they loved the white simple card. So we're on week 2 now. I've been throwing things in a box in my office today because I'm going to be working from home for the rest of the week, and I've forgotten my sponge daubers, so no problem, we'll just have to work around it, and I'll have to tell you what you need to do when you get to that bit. But we touched on it last week, so you should be fine, I'm sure. Okay, doke. So in your pack, stamp that there, you should have a basic white card base. It's a tent fold style, a piece of pale papaya. Oh man, I've just realised I've forgotten something in this card kit. I wonder if it's just mine. I may have forgotten it on yours, which is horrible if I have. So if I have, oh my goodness, my head is not in it. Right, if I have, and it looks like I have forgotten it, I'm wondering if you had, I don't think you've got any spare white from last week. So, right, I apologise. I might have to ask you to use, so I've just totally missed that we have those peaches there. So I'm going to get round it. I'm going to try and stamp them direct onto mine and not have them raised up. So there's always usually a way of getting round it. So if you do have a spare piece of white, that would be amazing. Thank you and sorry. I'm human and I'm cross with myself inside now. So anyway, let's do some stamping and let's get our stamp set. I'm just going to pop this under my project, and I'm going to grab this stamp here from the set, and I'm going to grab the peaches, the small peaches, and what sent happy birthday to a sweet friend. I want happy birthday to a sweet friend, and you can do whatever sentiment you want. It's quite a big space to fill, so the double sort of sentiment is quite nice. So it's a really quick card, this one. Now if you wanted to craft along and you haven't joined in, then please do next time, because it's really lots of fun and you get all the kits. And I think it's the first time I've forgotten to put something in. The white is 7 centimetres by 11.3. So that means the papaya will be 7.5 by 11.8. 7.5. Yep, by 11.8. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab a block. In fact, this stamp is very flexible and bendy. So what I would do is lay it flat down on the workspace, the way that you would stamp it on your project, and then take your block and pick it up like that. Yeah. And I'm going to use the pear pizzazz. You need to say it like that. Pizzazz. Okay, and I'm going to tap, 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 and I'm going to do it top right. And I don't want to have loads hanging. I want this stalk as close to the top as I can. I don't want a gap, but I want it as close to the top as I can do. Like that. Oh, it's quite dark. You see, I made this one at work with my ink pad at work, and this one at home with my ink pad at home, and I can tell I don't use these ink pads as much because look at the difference in how much darker that one is now. Julie said at the beginning I'd forgotten the sponge daubers. So what I'm going to do is have a go at trying to get that two-tone effect without... I'm going to have a go at trying to get the two-tone effect without my daubers. And I'm just going to have a practice on some spare white. Which I should have put in for you. So what I'm going to do is ink this up on the pale papaya. And this is called the rock and roll technique. And I'm going to take, well, I'm going to just take and just try and dab it on the edges, on the edge of the ink pad. Really gently though, because it's not as delicate as doing the sponge dauber. So just touch, sort of tip it, just touch the edges, yeah. Oh no, that's too much, Jules. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll have a practice. I'm not happy with one of them. It's too much. Look at that, it's too much. Yeah, that's not what I'm wanting to achieve. It's not distinctive enough. So let's not do that. Let's just do the normal pale papaya. Oh, Julie, let's hope you do yours a bit nicer than mine. So let's just do them on here like that. Yeah. We'll just do some little peachy ones like that. I might, do you know what I might do? See if I've got a sponge. Oh, well, I found a sponge. So let's see if we can achieve something with a sponge. Okay. I'm just having a nightmare few days, so bear with. Okay, so we'll ink that up and hopefully we can get a delicate, if we just do a bit of sponge work. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stamp that again on here to practice. Right, that's a lot better. I'm a lot happier with that. Now, I'm going to try and achieve that on here. Now, what I would do, because you don't have this scrap, if you have a piece of scrap, you can then cut these out. But I'm pretending that I haven't got a piece because I've forgotten to put a piece in like you. So I'm going to try and stamp these in the gaps like so. So I can show you how to do that. And then you can tell me off after for not doing you some scrap. Right, so what we need to do is one goes in this gap here, one goes here and one goes here. It's probably easier for me to stand up, and there's a little notch for the top of the peach, so I'm going to go for it. And in fact, I've never done this before. I've always done them layered up, but that's actually not too bad. I'm happy with that. Well rescued, Julie. Well rescued with your sponge and well rescued with no white paper. And 1,000 apologies to my lovely ladies doing the class. Okay, so we'll now take Happy Birthday. Could do with a couple of these small ones. Happy birthday. I love, love, love this sentiment. Happy birthday to a sweet friend. And I'm going to stamp in Pear Pizzazz. You could do it in Calypso if you want. There's a lot of pear. There's a lot of pear on there. You could do it in Calypso if you want to. Always having a practice. So let's eyeball this. Happy birthday. Just going to practice again. To a sweet friend. There we go. Okay, I've had to film this video in 2 parts because Craig actually phoned me then, which was the first time that I've spoken to him today on the phone. So yeah, to let me know he was all okay and doing well. So that was great, but I've had to stop my video. So we just got to the stamping the happy birthday to a sweet friend. And then I am going to glue this together. Onto the pale papaya. So apologies if, well, not if you didn't get the card, because you didn't get the card. I've made a faux pas there, haven't I? But anyway, look, I've managed to rectify it and do it flat. So now what I'm going to do is turn my card upside down. Gosh, I've given you a lot of ribbon here. I think I've just realised, yeah, I've given you, I had some spare ribbon left over from an event, so I think I've given you quite a long length, maybe nearly a metre, that you don't actually need. So you're gonna, so just to the right, just have the length that you need when you bring it over to the left, and then you should have enough to tie on another card. So I forgot to give you the white card, but I've given you some bonus ribbon by the looks of it. I hope I have it. Maybe it was just mine, I put an extra long piece in, but I think I had some offcuts left and I just popped them in. So what I've done is I've tied that round there. And I'm going to just slide this underneath, and you have to move the knot quite far over to the right. Okay, quite far over, even more, Julie. Okie doke. And then that's going to glue on there like that. You could layer it up with foam pads if you want to. In fact, because my peaches aren't layered up, I think I might layer this up actually. I'm leaving a channel for the ribbon. Yeah, leaving a gap in the middle for the ribbon. Oh, I've got another low battery message. Oh man. Oh, I'm not having the best of luck today, tonight, whenever. I did charge my phone a little bit more in between these videos. I'll be back in full force next Tuesday. Okay. There won't be a Facebook Live today because I've no idea what I'll be doing. I suppose if I know if I have to pick Craig up, or then I could go, but I don't want to be doing one when he's home because I think he's going to be doing a lot of sleeping. He's not done very much sleeping in hospital, as you can imagine. And there we have today's little make. So it's a little bit different to the actual design. Let's move that out of the way. But I like to show you different ones. Yeah. So different ones. So stamping it flat, but then layering up the white bit. Or stamping it layered up, but then putting the mat on flat. So that's today's make. Please do pop pictures on the Facebook group or send me them. I'd love to see them. And next week we're going to do lots of peaches. And we're going to be doing a full background of the peaches. Now, I do have the booking open for the next coffee and card, which I know I keep mentioning. It's not going to start with these gorgeous critters. It's not going to start until the end of August, but I do need to order the products at the beginning of August. So booking will close at the end of this month so I can get the products ordered. And, you know, the papers are just gorgeous that you're going to get included. Plus, of course, the stamp set and the punch to punch the penguins out. There will be a couple of weeks overlap between this peach one finishing and the penguin one starting. There'll be a 2-week gap. And I'm going to do just some nice little cards in between, just like a couple of freebies, because I can't get the penguins any quicker. So, thank you for tuning in this morning. Apologies for it being a little bit different. Apologies for the lack of white card. And I will see you next week as normal. Back in the office, back live on the talking with you. And I'll see you then. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.